Hi, everyone. It's Kimberley Malone with the Naturopath Health Solutions, and this is my second video about preparing for a double knee replacement. If you haven't already watched the first video about how I got to where I actually need two knees replaced, check that out. But today I want to talk about the things that I am getting rid of before I have the knee surgeries. So some obvious things, I am definitely getting rid of things on my calendar, so I am not overcommitted. I'm really clearing out most of the next 4 to 6 weeks just so that I can focus on recovery. I know that even if I'm feeling a lot better because I have new knees, I will be tempted to overdo it. And when I really should be spending my time focusing on doing as much rehab and PT and those kinds of things. So that was number one. I am getting rid of things on my schedule and making sure that people can cover me for things that really need to happen. One of the other things that I'm getting rid of is things around the house that are going to be in my way or are too much clutter. So I just feel like I don't want any tripping hazards, and just less stuff around is going to be helpful. And so that's number two of what I'm getting rid of. Number three, I'm getting things out of my freezer. So I did this just mostly to make sure I had room for all the ice that I will need to keep my ice machines running and my inflammation down on two knees. But man, I found a lot of stuff in the freezer that didn't need to be there anymore. So it was a good exercise. So that's number three of what I am getting rid of. Some other things that you might not think about are I'm getting rid of some of the clutter in my liver and my kidneys. And I want to show you a couple of things of how I'm doing that. First of all, there is a lot of magic in something called castor oil. And this is a product, I am using organic castor oil. I think that's really important that you do that since you're putting it on your skin. But I am using, let me show you this. This is a really cool way to do a castor oil pack. So you're putting the castor oil actually on this side, and then you have these fancy ways of actually tying it on. So I have been able to actually put these on and sleep with it on at night, and it's a good way to begin healing some things in the liver, get that liver functioning better and pushing things out that it does not need, especially when I'm going to be putting in some painkillers and other medications that are required for surgery. So that's something I think is really important. I have gotten this particular pack. This is from Queen of Thrones out of, I think this actually is made in Canada, which means I love it. So this is what I chose to use. And then I also got the castor oil itself, the organic castor oil, I also got from the Queen of Thrones website. So I'm using those two things. I often do that in the evening so that in the morning when I get up to take a shower, I can just get all of that washed off. However, before I take the shower, something else that I'm doing is the Quicksilver Push Catch. And that's something that we've talked to you all about before. It's made up of liver sauce. Again, really going to help push out unneeded things from the liver, help get toxins out of the body. And I am also using that in combination with kidney care, just to make sure that my kidneys are doing as well as they can before this procedure. And the way that the push catch system works is you take those products, I do it again right when I get up, and 30 minutes later, after I take a shower, I do the binder, and that will help go and just pull out all the things that have been released from the liver and the kidneys and get them out of the body. So that's a great combination of something to do. The last thing that I want to share in this kind of routine that I go through is before I take a shower, I am using something I'm going to show you. Some of you have been using infrared sauna. Let me just turn around here. So this particular one is a relax sauna, infrared sauna, and I call it my human toaster. Right now, though, I've got a bunny in there just to give you an idea of where your head comes out. And this is something else that is so helpful for getting toxins pushed out of your body. It also helps build your immune system, which is really important to do before you go into a surgery. So I like doing that in the morning right when I get up, take my push catch, sit in the sauna for maybe 30 or 40 minutes. Then I take my shower, take my binder, and I can get it all done pretty quickly and I'm ready to go. So that's what I'm doing to get rid of the body clutter. And I just want to make sure, yeah, I covered those things. So a couple other things I want to share. Other things that I want to get out of my life right now are sugar and processed foods. So as much as possible, I'm removing those. Actually, probably not as much as possible because let's be honest, I have a bit of a sweet tooth. I am doing a lot better at getting the sugar and the processed foods out. You don't want those in your diet before you go into something like surgery because you are compromising just all of your metabolic health. Sugar is one of the things that really damages joints over time. Probably partly why I'm having some of my knee issues along with all the other things that have happened. But those two things I'm really trying to get out of my diet. And another thing that I'm doing at our office is Carl offers something called biofeedback. And it is a way of balancing the body, helping to balance the body if I've got bugs or things that I'm reacting to. I want to make sure my body is balanced and dealing with those in case I haven't been able to get everything out that I'd like to. So that I'm doing probably weekly, and we'll have gotten like 4 or 5 in before surgery. So I think that's all I want to share in this video. The next video I'm going to share will be things that I'm adding in. So be sure to look out for that one. It'll be coming soon because surgery is coming up quickly. I'll talk to you guys later. Oh, and if you have any ideas of things that you've taken out or done to get ready for a surgery like that, please let me know in the comments below. Take care. Bye-bye.